Okay, you are now live.
We're live. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
I'm glad she told me because I was about to say something.
Did you ever get that on yesterday?
No.
Okay,
It was still recording. I can pull it though off of the Facebook Live.
No, we don't need it because we have that and already uploaded it to YouTube.
Okay.
I talked to my dad. He goes, "Where was Little today?" I go, "He's busy."
He probably gets a kick out of it. I'm putting the delay on.
Yuma. Psych.
Oh, dang, it popped right up this morning. Good morning, Sandra.
Morning, Sandra.
Were your ears burning? We were talking about pigeons and how you guys take care of them. Hi, Ace.
Morning, Dad. Hi, Paul.
Your hair looks really long right now.
Claudia.
No, it does.
I really picked it out a lot.
Good morning, Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist.
Thank you.
That was so cute. That pigeon basket is so cute.
Hi, Jerry.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Yes, you can start. I gotta look something up.
Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes, and if you are currently following along on Facebook Live, we encourage you to hit that share button. That way all of your friends can benefit from the information that we have to share today. And if you are not following us on Facebook Live, you're missing out. You get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour.
We sure do. And yesterday we had a pretty big educational show. We were talking about Red for Ed. We want to thank the 3 J's for stopping by.
Yes.
We had Joe, Jackie, and Jamie all in the studio with us. And today we're going to continue that theme a little bit. We're going to kick things off first with KARINA from United Way of Yuma County. And then STEDY reps, Jenny Sumner and Julie Rodriguez will be joining us here on the show.
Perfect.
But we have a big winner to announce.
Do we?
We've been doing Diamondback ticket giveaways for tickets to the May 4th game versus the Astros. That is next Friday. And we had quite a few entries because people want to go to the games. They're 8 series wins so far this season.
Did you listen to the game yesterday?
Yes, I did because we carried it here.
We did, and oh my goodness, how many home runs did we get yesterday?
We won, I believe, 8-2.
I want to say 4 or 5 or more home runs with extra teammates on base. So 8, and it got to 8 really quickly.
I think Anita heard me yell "woohoo" a couple different times.
Definitely.
I go, it's final. Well, you can catch the D-backs versus the Phillies. The third game of that series was yesterday. Sorry. Today it's Washington. They will be taking on the Nationals. 4:05 p.m. is the game time, and you can catch that on Outlaw Country. But the winner of the tickets for May 4th is...
Not the Arizona letter.
Sorry about that. Erica Bank Gutierrez.
Well, congratulations, Erica.
She is headed to the game, and we definitely want you to stay tuned because on Monday we are going to be giving you a chance to win tickets to the May 5th game.
Exactly.
And that's going to be a big one. I think there may be bobblehead, or that's the shirt.
That's the
Sugar Skull shirt.
The Day of the Dead shirt. And I saw it in the... there's no way that we can pull that one off to get there, but I know that I think Lisa was going to try and get there because those are like some of the hot ticket items, and I want to say they have something cool for May the 4th too, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
And it's Astros for that whole weekend too. So, and they were on fire last season too.
Little says so much food.
It's Foodylicious Friday, and he's obviously watching us on Facebook Live. To get that visual, Janice was hard at work for us, and we appreciate her so much. It smells good in here.
I'm not going to lie, I may have tasted the dip already.
You cheated?
Yes, it was good.
Was it good? Okay.
It was really good.
I was holding out.
I couldn't. Once I came in here and smelled it, I had to try it.
All right. Well, it is Friday. That means it's Cat Shirt Friday, and we have a pretty big prize pack today. I said it was going to be awesome, and I think we have met that objective.
Okay. What do we got?
All right. Today's prize includes a Diamondbacks 20th anniversary T-shirt, rally towel, earbuds, a cell phone easel, and 2 magnetic schedules.
Ooh.
Not one, but 2. Maybe you need one for work and one for home.
I know I need one for my refrigerator.
All right. It also includes a $25 gift certificate from Oriental House Yuma. And I want to give them a huge shout out because Joe, the owner, contacted me Wednesday and said, all my family in China are teachers, and I would like to provide 100 meals
That is
for the teachers participating in the walkout on Thursday. So he did that. They picked them up around noon, so he was able to feed many of our educators in the community.
That is fantastic.
So thank you so much for that, Joe.
Yes.
Also, a general pest control spray from Advocate Pest and Wildlife. That alone is valued at $95. It also includes a $10 gift certificate from Catherine's Cupcakery if you need a little sweetness in your life. And 4 tickets to tonight's Ultimate Stones tribute to Rolling Stones at Cocopah Casino. It's going to be a good show.
Dang, you got dinner, dessert, and a show?
And you can get all gussied up beforehand because it's a bath bomb from Bare Naked Soap Co.
Ooh.
Take a little bath. A $50 gift certificate from Lotus Day Spa and Salon. And the overall value is $285.
Nice.
I know, it's pretty cool.
That is a great price.
All you need to do is send in a selfie with your pet or any pet photo.
Or a pet photo, or you wearing a cat shirt, or an animal shirt.
Anything with an animal, as long as it's clean. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
Please keep it clean. We've been good till this point, but I know some people like to get creative.
Yes, definitely.
All right, all you have to do, you can either post them on our page, message them to us, or you can text them to 928-343-0993. But you have to get them in by noon, and you do have to be at least 21 because the tickets to the Ultimate Stones, that is the 21 and over event at Cocopah tonight.
Exactly.
All right, now today is the 27th of April, and we have some birthdays for today and through the weekend.
We do.
A couple special dates. These are courtesy of Firehouse Subs and the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation, saving lives through donation grants. When you buy more subs, you save more lives.
That's right.
Now today we have Rachel Valenzuela. Mom says happy birthday, and I think Margaret is mom.
It says, happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Okay,
love,
gotcha.
Love Margaret.
All right, Rachel is celebrating a birthday today.
Exactly.
And we received a message yesterday from Mona, not your Mona, another Mona. Mona says, Friday is my brother Edgar Lopez's birthday, and she wants to wish him a happy birthday. And then we have a couple for tomorrow.
Well, I do have a couple more, and they're all family members, so they're not eligible to win, but I do want to wish a couple of happy birthdays. I have my Tia Margarita. I want to wish you a very happy birthday today. My cousin Kat Moreno, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. And my cousin Mandy Hatcher, I want to wish you a very happy birthday as well.
And those are for today, right?
Those are for today.
Well, tomorrow we have someone you might all recognize. Our WTF gal, Anita Mott, on the other side of the Facebook Live camera there. She will be celebrating a birthday tomorrow.
That's right. It's a really good day tomorrow.
It is. It is because it's also Teresa and Kevin's 6th anniversary.
Yes, it definitely is. And I would say I have a lot of good things I can say, but I know he's still sleeping, so I'm not going to even bother. He's not listening.
Are you going to wait?
I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll save it.
Well, it's also a big day because my nephews, Brian and Tyler Verna, are turning 18.
Oh my gosh.
I know. They live in Southern California, and Brian is playing in a competitive hockey team. I think he's back east, but I don't know where back east. It's someplace cold.
Yeah.
And Tyler has been taking an East Coast road trip with his mom looking at colleges.
Oh, how fun.
He has decided on Seton Hall.
That is so awesome.
Congratulations and happy
Yes.
birthday to both of them. And tomorrow we also have Rebecca Lewis. That's Boss Man's niece-in-law.
Okay.
And then we have a couple for Sunday. Ed Garcia and my nephew Zachary Smith. So lots of nephews and lots of family across the board.
Yes, lots of family. And you know what? I do want to give a quick shout out to my godbrother Louie and his fiance, soon to be bride. They are going to be getting married tomorrow. So I want to wish you guys nothing but the best. And they picked a good day. You know, I was telling them, I go, you picked a great day. Not only is the weather going to be fantastic and things, but it's also mine and Kevin's anniversary. So.
And I always remember your anniversary because it's 2012. Because Boss got married in 12 and he got married 12/12/12.
Yes.
You got married April that year, so see, his makes yours easier to remember.
It makes it easier to remember.
It's just
definitely.
a good day. Now, if you have a birthday or a special event you would like us to recognize, please just go to our website, monstermediayuma.com. Click on the Today in Yuma tab, and you can see the Firehouse Celebrate graphic in the middle.
That's
just
right.
Fill out that quick little entry form, and it can be your own birthday. And one winner will be drawn each Monday. It's the previous week's birthday. We throw them in this nifty little box in the studio, and we draw one winner to win a free medium sub, chips, drink, and dessert from Firehouse Subs.
That's right.
All right, today is also National Devil Dog Day.
Okay.
And I was thinking something military-wise.
That's what I thought.
But it's not. It's a snack cake. It's a layer of cream filling sandwiched between 2 layers of devil food cake.
Ooh.
Devil dogs became a tasty single-serving treat in the mid-20s, and Drake's first started making the cakes in 1926.
Wow.
Now, the legend goes, during World War I, that German soldiers took to calling U.S. Marines devil dogs, so there's your military connection, for their tenacity. In 1918, the year Grandma was born, a recruiting poster headlined with the phrase, I don't know how to say this, Teufelhunden, put the story into full circulation across the country. And although the German expression was rare and oddly worried, and its source blurry at best, the nickname took a firm hold and has lasted ever since then.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
It's also National Prime Rib Day, which doesn't have as storied of a background, but delicious nonetheless.
Yes.
Nonetheless, and Janice was going to make that, but she said it takes longer to prepare. National Arbor Day.
Yes, we have a lot of students that are going to be out planting trees today.
We
with the City
do,
of Yuma.
and educators too. Some
Yep.
of the Red for Ed teachers were posting that they were, many were doing walk-ins in support of our Crane schools. They created a list that showed if you work at or you have children at this Yuma District 1 or high school and your children are out, please go support the Crane teachers and walk in with
That's
them.
fantastic.
But many of them posted they were going to be at local parks planting trees. It's the National Day of Silence. This is a very important day. It's a student-led movement to protest bullying and harassment of the LGBT community, the students, and those who support them. And again, we mentioned Arbor Day, and we had Earth Day just the other day, too. It's also National Babe Ruth Day.
Yes.
And
The candy or the player?
The player.
Nice.
George Herman Babe Ruth Jr. was born in 1895 in Baltimore. Shout out to Erin, our former Humane Society of Yuma, Erin.
Yes.
I know she watches this sometimes. She's from Maryland and moved back there. He was nicknamed, you know one of his nicknames?
The Great Bambino, the Sultan of Swat, the Titan of Terror.
Woo!
I can go on. It's the Sandlot. That's the only reason I know it. I know every word of the Sandlot.
Do you know how many seasons he spent in Major League Baseball?
I do not.
22.
Yep.
Wow.
He played from 1914 to 1935, and his career started as a pitcher for the Red Sox. He became a full-time right fielder when the Yankees bought his contract in 1919. Being one of the league's most prolific hitters, he helped the Yankees win 7 pennants and 4 World Series titles. I know he died young, but I didn't realize that it was 53 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
And you know, he lived a hard life. He lived a rough life. Things were a
did.
little different than too, and he passed away in his sleep. So, but yes, many
right.
different days today, and it's also because it's Cat Shirt Friday.
I just saw this.
National Hairball Awareness Day. It's a big deal affecting cats.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's brought on by self-grooming and the associated ingestion of hair.
And probably right around this time when they're shedding their winter
Yeah.
coats and
Like crazy.
Yeah,
and you can tell
definitely.
when mine's been grooming a little more because I'll tell her she has skinny cat head. She goes from being a little fluffier to, you know, she's...
well, even our studio cat, Fig, you keep giving him more food because you think he's looking skinny. I go, no, he's just shedding his winter coat.
But it's not going to hurt. Sometimes he doesn't get to eat on the weekends if we are not here
I
to
think
feed him.
both of us frequent the station enough, even on the weekends, because I'm sure there's days on the weekends where you come and then I come right after you,
And he plays us.
and he gets
You think?
he gets fed twice. I know he does.
All right, just a reminder again, get your entries in for Cat Shirt Friday. Just go to either our Facebook page and post them on the topic I started earlier. You can see our big Cat Shirt Friday logo, or message them to either one of us or the station page.
That's right.
We check all of them and we compile all of the entries right after noon to make sure they are all thrown into the pot for the drawing.
Yes.
And it is random. So if you have, some people say, well, I can't pick, I have multiple pets. Send multiple photos.
Send them all.
You can enter as often as you like unless I tell you otherwise.
Yes, definitely. Lisa says, hello, I can hear you, but you have a black screen. Lisa, try turning, like closing out Facebook all the way and reopening it, because I'm watching on my phone and it's working just fine for whatever reason.
All right. It is today in Yuma. Busy weekend coming up. We have Relay for Life tomorrow.
Yes.
And get on out there and support your local individuals. I know we have many cancer survivors, and they're going to recognize those who who did not make it, but they have just a lot of respect and recognition for everyone out there.
This is definitely one of those events that everybody, I think, looks forward to. I know we have people that come in from out of town to walk the Survivor Walk with their respective family members and friends, and, you know, like you said, to support, you know, people that may have lost family members, unfortunately, to cancer. But this is a big event, and John's working hard. We saw him running around this morning. So definitely go out there and support. And if you've never seen it, it's definitely a sight to see. So I suggest you go out there, just even if it's just for a little bit, and watch that Survivor Walk, because it's very, very emotional.
It is talk about a moving experience.
Yeah.
All right, it's Today in Yuma. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with Karina Jones with United Way of Yuma County, and then Jenny Sumner and Julie Rodriguez with STEDY. They're on their way. They just tagged me and they took a selfie.
Oh, perfect.
They're not wearing cat shirts that I could tell, but maybe they weren't long enough.
We have plenty of accessories they can borrow.
All right, we'll be back after the break on Today in Yuma on Z93 Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. With 30 years of experience and knowledge to benefit you, you can trust them with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Call 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, visit their partner location, Truckmates, Yuma's home for snug top shelves and lids, Line-X spray and bed liners, 3M window tinting, and BDS suspensions. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And it is Free Filter Friday. A quick refrigeration. If your home isn't comfortable, it might be time to call a professional and make sure you change out those filters.
Yeah.
In honor of Cat Shirt Friday, Quick Refrigeration started Free Filter Friday. And you can head on down there, take in your old dirty air filter, and they will replace it with a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free. They're located at 190 West 10th Street.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists, in celebration of Earth Month and perfect for Arbor Day, they are excited to announce they have partnered with Eco Defense Products in order to provide a full range of green add-on services for your home and personal items. You can stay tuned to their Facebook page, because you could be one of the 20 lucky individuals to try these products for free in your home. You can give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Like I said, follow them on Facebook.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break.
I had to run. I'm like improvising for them because I don't know where my sheet went. But it's okay, because they just posted that.
Oh, you have cat shirts. Well, I see. Okay. I can see with the picture. I have my son's going in now.
Hello.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I see your picture. All right, we'll have you guys come in just a little bit, okay?
What is this?
Foodylicious Friday.
Oh, that makes sense.
They do have cat shirts.
Oh, cool.
I know. Me too, little.
What do you say?
I wish I could shed my winter coat. It looks down at belly.
Victoria says her cats are shedding like crazy right now. They are looking skinny as well. She thought maybe they were sick or something.
I know. You have to remember, that's a lot of fur going on.
Sandra says she's getting a black screen too. That's weird, because I'm using it on my phone.
I see it on my
It could just be a bad connection.
Yeah, she got on the desktop. She said, because it was working.
For the live stream?
Yeah.
I just got on it right now. Like, I shared
Mine
it.
is showing black right now.
Really?
But maybe
I
have
literally was just on it, like...
But you know what? Okay, so if you go to it from the live button, mine does that. So go to Jennifer's page and actually click on it
That's
off
what
her
I
page.
did.
Yeah, because I get that black screen when it shows you live, the little live button on top.
Mine showed the play button. I hit that and then it started playing it though.
I don't know. I have.
Yeah, see, look.
That's why I was.
Yeah, mine's working. That's where I follow along with comments. So. Then Kevin said Eli just woke up. That's a late
I thought
sleep
he
for
was
him.
referring to himself in third person. He just
Probably.
woke up.
Well, now he has to because Eli's up. But that's a late sleep for Eli, and that means
Morning,
he's not going to
Cheryl.
let me sleep in tomorrow.
And Michelle.
He's
Hey,
going to be up
Jay,
at like 6:37.
Yeah, probably.
Who, your son?
Yeah.
Oh.
He slept in. We had a long day yesterday, but
Uh-huh.
he just barely got up. And I'm like, on the weekends he gets up at like 6:30 or 7.
No.
I'm like, come on.
Someone said it's that you've hit like the special part of parenting when your kids can feed themselves cereal and turn cartoons on
Oh, I
themselves.
I
cannot
love
wait
that.
till that.
I love
Aria's
it.
4, so I think she's like right on the verge of doing that.
You know, the thing but I can hear him. Even though I'm asleep, I hear
Oh,
what he's
yeah.
doing.
Oh,
And then
that's-
I'm like, what are you doing? And I
Mom
end up
ears.
just getting up because I'm like, he's getting into something he's not supposed to be getting into.
Good morning, Jake.
Hi, Jay Worm. We have 30 seconds.
I don't have to worry about mine. They're self-sufficient.
I know, it's very weird, Sandra.
Yeah, ours 4, Mila's 2. But you know what? They're late sleepers. Like, they'll get up at 9.
Do they stay
Oh,
up?
mine.
They'll stay
Okay,
up.
yeah.
Mine aren't late sleepers.
Yeah, mine are.
Even now, as young adults, they're
Really?
still like I have. Eli and Lawrence are my early risers. They're up by 5:30, 5:45
Oh, goodness.
every day.
No.
Huh. And everybody else seems to be having technical issues.
Aria.
It might be an
She
update.
just doesn't sleep. She can stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning and be totally fine.
You're like,
freezing. I go,
Yeah,
I'll send you the
but then she'll
later.
sleep in. She'll sleep until like 9.
Cheryl says, Karina, do you have a cat shirt on too?
I don't. You know, I
she's
wore
wearing
red. I wore
red.
red. Yeah.
That counts. Today. Just today.
Yeah, just today. Yeah, I thought, I don't know. I was like toying in between, and then the last cat ears I wore like really hurt my head because they're
They
Aria.
do.
So it's like, I could do a red shirt.
Don keeps asking about that. Didn't that already play?
I ran the interview earlier, but I do have the paper in front of me too. Well, we can address it a little bit later if we have time.
Ready?
Yes. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here with Karina Jones from United Way of Yuma County in the studio. Thanks for coming in, Karina.
Thanks for having me. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Now, someone has already chastised you for not wearing cat shirt, but you're wearing red for Ed, so
Yes,
that's
I did.
okay.
Yeah,
That also
Today's
applies.
the exception. Yes.
Yes. Next time, there is no excuse.
Okay,
and
got
last
it.
time she was here, she did have
She
her
did.
cat
She
shirt.
I did have
Ears
cat
on.
ears. Yeah. See, so I know what's up.
All right, well, what are we talking about today?
So today we're talking about a United Way fundraiser coming up with the Alexander Group. They are going to be donating $20 for every single car sold for the month of May to United Way.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty amazing, and it's the entire Alexander Group, so not just one lot. It's Ford, Lincoln, Flightline, Mazda, and Toyota too.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's amazing. Ryan and his team came on board, and they wanted to do something for the community. And, they're constantly doing things for the community, but they chose United Way and all of the partner agencies that we support, so we're really excited.
It sounds like, gosh, that is I couldn't even imagine. That's going to be a great fundraiser.
Yeah, we are really pumped, and like I said, it's for every car, so it's not just for new cars, used cars. They're going to do every single car for the month of May.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Now, explain some of the services that United Way provides within Yuma County.
So there's almost I categorize it like in 2 different categories. There's the community fund, which that's where it's primarily this fundraiser is going to. It doesn't just help United Way, but it helps 12 other local programs. Well, it's really 14 other local programs and 12 local agencies. So what we do is we almost fundraise on their behalf. They write grants, and a volunteer panel of different volunteers throughout the community review these grants, and then for the year we fund these agencies. So part of it will go towards that, but then the other part will go to in-house programs that we have, like our Junior Achievement BizTown program, and then our I Spy 2020 program that does the vision screening for kids.
So the money that Alexander donates is going to stay right here in our community.
Yeah, it's 100% local. I think the name United Way, it's a very recognizable brand. It's nationwide. It's actually worldwide. But what people don't always realize is we're 100% local. We are a staff of 3. I am one of those 3, so there's just 2 back at the office, and we don't fund anything outside of Yuma County.
So people know
fantastic.
your money will indeed stay here
Yep.
to benefit these local organizations and programs.
Mhm.
Now, we had you on, it seems like it was maybe last year already when we talked about the I Spy program.
Yeah. Mhm.
How is that coming along at this point?
It is going really well. So we have screened a little over 3,000 students.
Wow.
Yeah, so a lot of students, we literally go in, we set up in the morning, and we're just having classrooms come in, and we're screening these kids, kindergartners all the way up to 8th graders. And I say it's going well, but then there's the other side of it that we are realizing that Yuma is true to the nationwide statistic, which 1 in 4 kids have an undetected vision problem or undetected vision disorder. We were actually going over the statistics yesterday, and of course some kids fail because they lost or they broke their glasses, maybe they forgot their glasses at home, whatever the case is. But the majority of kids that are failing is because they literally just don't have glasses. They don't know that they can't see.
And do you think that I'm just trying to figure out why we would have such a high rate in things. But is it the introduction to the technology? We're on our phones more. We're on our tablet. The kids are on the tablets and more screen time and not as much, literally like board time where they're. I know that the teacher does have, my son's teacher, she does have the board time and things, but they still, they're spending quite a bit of time on their tablets, doing their lessons on their tablets too.
Yeah, I think that's probably a huge part of it. I also think that this has been an issue for a long time. We just haven't caught it.
It's just never been detected in them.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is treated as maybe they're having issues with learning, but a lot of it comes down to they simply cannot see the board of materials. I've worn glasses since I was 6. I was in 2nd grade.
I was in 2nd grade too, but do they not do the eye chart test anymore?
Well, that's the thing. They still do that test, but it's the same one that we all took when we were in school, so nothing has changed. And that is... There's a lot of human error for that test that's possible there. And then, of course, you always wonder, are they peaking? There's just a lot of things that could potentially go wrong when you're taking that test. But on top of that, Arizona doesn't mandate vision screening. So we're one of the states that doesn't mandate it. So I have some schools, most of the schools have already done it. But the issue is there's some schools that they aren't getting to it till maybe February or March. Well, you're already almost...
Through the school year,
you're already had another whole year where you can't see, which is, huge for a student. If they can't see, obviously they're not learning. Jennifer mentioned, the behavioral issues. There's all kinds of things that could go wrong, or there's a barrier there. So that's the other problem, is since they don't mandate the vision screening, and it takes a really long time. I think, Desert Mesa has almost 800 students. That's one nurse or whatever volunteer she can gather has to one by one vision screen these kids.
And I like, like you said, with it's the same chart that you've used all the time. I remember, because I got my glasses in 2nd grade as well. And I remember not feeling like I'm failing this test. So I would, when I had my glasses on, I would try and memorize some of those lower lines so that I didn't have such a bad, but that's not doing me any good,
Even as an adult, I would find myself, I don't
want
to be like
you don't want to fail.
Exactly. And I finally I told Dr. Brown, my doctor, I'm like, yeah, wait a minute. I go, I would strain a little bit just to see more. And I go, I'm doing you no good. I'm doing myself no good. I need to actually be able to see everything.
And kind of for the listener that may not know exactly how that testing works that you guys do, explain to them a little bit.
Okay, so what we do, it's called I Spy 2020, and it's literally a video game that these kids are playing. They have absolutely no idea that they're being vision screened. What we do is we go in, we set up these laptops, and then the mouse, there's a 10 feet extension cord, so they sit 10 feet away from the laptop, and they just play a video game, and it's a matching game. So the kindergarten students pick up on it really fast. They'll match shapes instead of letters, and it's just, hey, line up the shape under the shape that you see above. Obviously, unfortunately, if they can't see the shape, then the video game ends, but there's no type of indication that shows that they failed the test. All that happens is they just finished quicker than the person sitting next to them. Well, and it's all automated, so there's no even, everybody's different, you can't cheat, everybody picks their own character. I mean, it's completely different, so you don't even lose that whole, well, I'm going to try and memorize this. If I have to take it again, I'll make sure I pick the same one. You don't run into any of those issues.
Now, I think it's great. Again, we know the schools have a lot on their shoulders, as it is anyway. But if it hadn't been for teachers noticing that I was struggling to an extent at home, I would sit closer to the TV. But we all did that back then. You know, we didn't have 55-inch TVs where we could see everything really good from across the room. And you know, I don't know so much that my parents had actually been able to observe that I was struggling, because I don't know that I was holding books any closer, but it was primarily the blackboard. And the teacher reached out and said, I think she might be having vision issues. And again, that was, you know, another great element of the educators having smaller classes too, being able to pick up on that. Might be more challenging to see that with 40 kids in the class.
Yeah, I mean, there's some teachers that are so much on their plate already, and then just to add this one more thing to them. And there was one kid who I was really concerned about. His test ended very, very quickly. And I thought, okay, maybe he's not paying attention. I don't know, maybe he was distracted. And I re-screened him, and he literally could not see the big letters, like the very beginning. So I actually walked him back to his classroom, and I told his teacher, like, hey, did the nurse tell you if he needs glasses? Like, is there anything going on? Maybe he broke his glasses. And she said, no, I have absolutely no idea that he needs glasses, and look where he sits. And he was sitting at the back of the car.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
See, that's the type of
Yeah.
situation.
So she's like, thank you, I'll make sure I move him up, and then between now and then, hopefully we can let the parents know, to get him some glasses, or, to
have
do
him
something. Yeah,
tested.
but she said she had absolutely no idea, and she had him at the back of the class.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, United Way of Yuma County, again, you have an event coming up during the entire month of May at the Alexander Group. That's all of their different properties.
Yep.
If you, for each vehicle purchase, new or used,
Yep.
$20 will go to United Way of Yuma County and stay here.
Yep,
That's
100% local.
fantastic.
All right. If anyone has any questions, Karina, or maybe they'd like to reach out and make a donation because you do fund so many great things, how can they contact United Way?
LiveUnitedYuma.org is probably the easiest, or I'm sure there's lots of people on Facebook watching. Just go to our Facebook page, United Way of Yuma County. Message us, leave us a comment, or of course you could always call 928-783-0515. But any of those ways you can get a hold of us.
We appreciate you coming and thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you guys.
It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie.
There you go.
Popped up, and I was going to read her last name as part of that. Out in the courtyard with Karina. We will be back with Jenny and Julie right after the break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge to benefit you. You need more time to file your 2017 taxes? See if you qualify for an extension. Call 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, right now their Smith & Wesson Spring Fever Sale is going on. That is going on till the end of April, so get there soon. Plus, all guns come with a lifetime warranty and a free indoor range pass. You can find them at Spragues.com or on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And Quick Refrigeration. They are doing Free Filter Friday today. All you need to do is take your old air filter into 190 West 10th Street, and they will give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free. If your system has to work harder due to a clogged filter, it may lead to premature wearing down of different components. So get on down to Quick Refrigeration today.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists, they are Yuma's best. Right now they have a flea and tick treatment on sale. This is a limited time offer. It's for $50. Normally it's a value of $125 for a flea and tick treatment. That's indoor, exterior, full yard. It comes with a warranty, all for $50. That's a great deal. You can get a hold of them at 928-343-9149. Better yet, follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break.
Yeah, print that paper.
That actually is a really good deal.
Yeah, especially for flea and tick.
Right. I have 2 dogs that, they're in and out all the time, so.
And summertime is when they start coming up.
Yeah.
You don't want the dogs or the cats even, because fleas can be pretty bad for cats. Especially their little ears.
Yeah.
All right, okay, come on over.
Smile.
Perfect.
Thank you guys.
I appreciate
Hey, no problem. We'll see you soon.
All right, see ya. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Hello.
We appreciate you not bringing germs.
That's okay. Come on in. All right, Julie is 6, so we have Renee.
We appreciate you not bringing germs.
Absolutely.
Come on in. You can have a seat right there.
How do you spell Renee?
RENAI.
See, I would not have even thought of that version.
Yeah,
I was thinking of 4 other variations. Okay, what's your last name, Renee?
Williams.
They do have pretty cat shirts on.
It's
Not that easy to find a cat shirt.
You think
For
you
women.
think that.
It's all the guys.
It's in the men's section. You have to go to the men's section.
Well, I have to give a shout out. My coworker Allie, Jenny called in sick this morning, and Jenny's like, "Do you want to come on?" And I'm like, "I'd love to." And I'm like, "But I don't have a cat shirt on." And my coworker, I made this out of labels. Fashion This morning we were all sitting around the desk and we're like, "I need a cat shirt. We don't have time." And Allie was like, I got it. And so she's sitting there cutting all the little labels. And
she did a great
She
job.
did a fantastic job.
yeah, so
Good job, Allie.
labels.
I love it.
That's so funny. Yeah, when we first started, I'm like, where are you finding these cat shirts? And I'm like going around looking, and then I'm in the men's section for my husband, and I'm like, this is where all the cat shirts are. I go on Amazon. I'm gonna have to get on Amazon.
I go on eBay. Anita does Amazon.
Yeah.
Because I think she had her. It's my shirt's cousin a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
she got on Amazon. Okay. I got mine on eBay.
That is awesome.
That's fun.
The men's section. The men's section. Good to know. For the next time.
Exactly.
All right, ladies, we
Go
are
ahead and
ready.
grab the microphones and pull them right on up here. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. And it is Cat Shirt Friday, and our next guests both got into the spirit of things.
Yes, I love it.
We have JENI Sumner and Renee Williams, and you ladies are with STEDY. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
Very excited.
Well, tell us what is on the agenda for today.
Well, we have a lot going on at STEDY. We appreciate the opportunity to come in and tell you about a few things happening. First of all, we have 4 programs that we are enrolling for currently. Classes start in August. Animation, coding and software development, medical assisting, and laboratory assisting.
So just before we get into those,
Yes.
kind of explain to the listener what STEDY is.
Okay, so we are a career and technical education. We service all high school students in Yuma County. We have 2 member districts, a Yuma Union High School District as well as Antelope. We also service charter schools, homeschooled students, any high school student. We, aside from those 4 programs, we also have several other programs: air conditioning, community healthcare workers, cyber criminology, drafting, electrical technology, as well as office administration and solar.
Wow.
Yeah. So when you think of your traditional vocational classes, that's what STEDY is.
Okay.
Career technical education.
But it seems like it's so much more involved now, too.
Absolutely.
I mean, computers are the forefront for everything.
With the way that the technology is advancing, it's crazy, and we're here to keep up with the times.
Very sophisticated. And by the way, we are your Yuma JTED. So
Okay.
we were on the ballot in November
okay.
2014, so voters voted to
Yes.
bring the JTED here, and that's who STEDY is.
I know there's a lot of acronyms
Yes,
anymore.
yes.
Or
Yes.
what?
Initialisms.
Initialisms.
Yeah.
It's not an acronym. Well, STEDY is an acronym because it spells a word outside of just the initials of the letters
Yeah.
itself.
We have a really long name. The Southwest Technical Education District of Yuma.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
actually an
We say
acronym.
STEDY. We say STEDY.
Yeah, definitely. I can see why.
Well, Gladys says, "Good morning, JENI Sumner is a rock star."
Oh, Gladys, we appreciate it.
That's amazing.
Well,
awesome.
the 4 programs are currently enrolling for August. Now, does a student do that through their high school, or do they need to go through the STEDY office? How does this work?
Well, a couple of different ways, and we actually are enrolling for all 11. We have 11 programs. 3 of them are brand new, and coding, we're going into our 2nd year. So those 3 new ones plus the 8 others. So the 2 ways are through your high school counselor or our website, which is STEDY, STEDYCTE.org. We have a very simple registration process on our website. You click on step 1, fill in your information, and it's going to shoot us an email, and then we will start emailing you and your parents, the student and their parents back.
And it counts as high school credit.
It does.
So what kind of requirements do they need to have for these classes?
Good question. It's a minimum 2.0 GPA. We're really recruiting current freshmen and sophomore students. All of our programs are 2 years, so the intent is to have these students complete these programs and end up with an industry certification that they can take right out to the workplace, continue their education, but start on their career pathway.
That is perfect. And I love that there are so many opportunities now, at least what you said with the 11 different programs that are offered.
Yes.
Too.
There's 11 different programs. So the end result is an industry certification or an Arizona Western College certificate of completion. So for medical assisting and our laboratory assisting programs, the students will be certified phlebotomists when they leave high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
And the other great thing is that a lot of people don't know, but for most of our programs, we work in conjunction with Arizona Western College for some of our programs. So by the time kids are graduating high school, they're also able to learn college credit. We have a student who graduates in May, and when she graduates high school, she'll also be graduating with not only that certificate, but an associate's
She's
degree
going to have her
as well.
associate's 64 college credits because she's been a student of STEDY, and then she's taken classes on her own at that $25 a credit hour. She's just really taken all of these opportunities, and she'll have her associates. 2 years left for her bachelor's.
Oh, what a
So
great deal.
do these classes take place after school or during school?
Great question. So currently they're after school. Most of them are after school. The ones at the college are 2 nights a week and traditional college classes. The ones at our new campus, we're moving into the University of Phoenix building in July.
This is exciting.
It's so exciting. On Redondo Center Drive, will be from Monday through Thursday, 4 to 6:30. We are also going to try what's called an A block from 1:30 to 3:30, Monday through Friday, for those students that are released early from the normal high school.
A lot of the juniors and seniors, the seniors
Exactly.
primarily have the
Exactly.
early release.
This is really exciting for STEDY too, because a lot of people don't know is that our office is located on Main Street, across from the Lane Building.
Or across from Du Bois.
Oh yeah, across from Du Bois in the Lane Building. And so this is going to be the first year where we actually have our own campus. So like we said, 899 East Plaza Circle. Currently, we've been, like we've said, our classes have been at AWC, and we've also rented out classroom space through the Union High School District. So
But to have your
own
location.
place. That's
Yes,
fantastic.
yes.
Well,
Absolutely.
Robert Phillips says, "Oh, hey, my wife's on the radio. Tell my wife I said
Oh,
hi."
it's a huge That's sweet.
Well, again, your website is steadycte.org, and they can find all the information they need as far as the various programs, how they can proceed with August enrollment.
Yes.
And are they semester long or year long? I know you do 2-year blocks.
2-year blocks, they are semester long. We follow the high school calendars, so the students are same breaks, summer breaks, winter break. And I did need to mention that our programs are virtually free to the high school students. We only have a small enrollment fee, $25 or $50 a year. That's it.
Wow.
The tuition and all the books, and
You can't
we
get
pay for
college
it.
for
No.
that.
So
Absolutely, yeah.
it's an amazing opportunity, and we really just appreciate the community support and the involvement and all of our partners that work with us to make this happen.
Now, our guests today are Jenny Sumner and Renee Williams. I know there has been growth, so I'm not going to say what, if any, but what growth have you noticed just within STEDY in the last few years?
Well, we started in August of 2015, and we ran a pilot test group in the spring, and we were hoping to have 10 students enroll, and we had 41.
Oh my goodness.
And what most of the people don't know is that we're actually in our 3rd year, and each year we've doubled our enrollment.
Yes.
So it's exciting. The growth is there. We're looking forward to more growth.
Well, and I'm glad the want is there too, because sometimes when I was in high school, you don't know what you want to do. You don't know what, so you guys kind of push them along a little bit, and it opens their doors really, and opens their eyes to what is really out there for our students, after high school and college.
But also creating the understanding too that not every student or young adult is necessarily determined to be college
bound.
They want to get into the workforce and the industry, and
some have no choice.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's providing different opportunities that will help open doors for them. But by finishing with the certificate from one of many different programs, it's an opportunity that's amazing.
Sure, it makes them workplace ready, so then they combine that, they can go to work right away, like you're saying, or they can continue on with their education, but either way, they're in that industry that they're interested in.
And this is good for the Yuma community too, because STEDY wants to create that skilled workforce for Yuma County.
Definitely.
And with that being said, there's so many different ways that the community can help out. Please sit on our advisory boards. We have a workforce development council. We partner with the chamber. We partner with Greater Yuma Economic Development Council. We want your guys' input. We want to know What kind of workers do you need? Can maybe we partner? Can we come up with a program together? We're always accepting ideas and input. So if there's any program that people want to see, let us know. We're interested.
And is there a number they should call, or what if they just go through the website?
They can go through the website. They can give us a call. Our number is 928-366-5884.
Perfect. And what's the website?
STEDYCTE.org, and that's STEDY.
There's no A in that.
Perfect. Well, you know what? I think it's a phenomenal program, and it's nice to see that our kids are taking advantage of it, and I hope to see it grow more and more. And like you said, if there's something that you're interested in that you don't offer, let them know.
Absolutely.
That way they can look at getting those programs in for you. I mean, if you're ready to learn, I'm sure they'll find the information for you.
Absolutely.
Well, we want to thank you both so much for coming in today. Our guests, Jenny Sumner and Renee Williams with STEDY here in the Yuma community. Linda says, Jenny and Renee are an honored STEDY team. Thank you for getting us together today.
Yes, and thank you for sharing this information. Keep us updated. If you have new classes, let us know. That way we can get the word out to the community.
We appreciate that.
Thank you. We appreciate it so much.
You guys are so welcome. We appreciate you coming down. It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie out in the courtyard since we're all rocking the cat shirts. We'll be back with Foodylicious Janice after the break. The show, it can be heard weekdays from 9 to 10 on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. Also, you can catch us on the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed. And we do post the show on our YouTube channel later in the day if you are not on social media. All right, we'll be back after the break.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we leave the swag and a couple flyers?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
So fun.
Thanks for getting in the spirit.
I love that. That's so funny.
One of my whiskers fell off. So I was like,
What's on her face?
All right. Here we go.
all right.
Smile.
Thank you
Oh,
so much.
Super fun.
It was so good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Bye.
This is a little titty. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, nope. I know it's going by fast, huh?
Take a deep breath.
Like, okay, hurry,
Cindy,
get this on.
we will. We talked about it earlier in the show, too. The reminder for relay.
And something about Humane Society. Our team even has a cat basket with free. Oh, okay, cool.
So they're for their
their
four
relay
paws.
team.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, the relay team.
Yeah.
Because their 4 paws is coming up too. Golf tournament.
Well, there's John talking about relay.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
These pencils.
From
Are they
STEDY.
pencils?
Oh, they have erasers on it.
It might be the little, what's that called?
Stylus.
Yeah. That's why I keep you around.
Maybe it's an erasable pen.
Like an eraser mate? Mind blown.
Wait for them to copy us and make it better. Because ours used to be all smeary.
Yeah.
Eraser mates were like, it's right.
You're like, really? Let me put a hole in this paper to get it off.
It's like you used to use a typewriter and have to go back, and at first you would put that little paper stuff at first and click over and it would white it out.
Until they had the correction tape.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the electric typewriter was so much better than manual, though, because the manual, everything might be off just a little bit.
Yeah, you could never line it up the right way.
Refrigeration.
Hi, quick
I
refrigeration.
still have,
Filter Friday.
I still have a green typewriter manual.
Do you?
In the green case.
Okay,
And
we
it's
have
in my
30 seconds. I have
garage.
to tell you a quick story. My mom has in her office has one of those calculators that has the adding tape on it. You should have seen Eli trying to use that thing. She goes, "Can you imagine if you put a typewriter in front of him?" He was so amazed by it, and he was like, "Mom, I want to calculate." He wanted it just to. I'm like,
It's just
"Oh my
amazing.
God."
Trent says, "Hey, Mom, were those like the first computers?" He saw when he was little. I'm like,
He was, he, and then I kept turning it off because he was just pushing the numbers, and I turned it off, and he's like, "It's not. How did you do that?" He couldn't figure it out. Me and my mom were laughing.
Jace loved Grandma's little adding machine.
I think we all did, but that's when computers, they weren't as big as they are
Lily
now.
goes, erasable pen technology really is advancing.
and then I got an electric typewriter, and that was like, what?
I can make my phone type for me.
Electric
You do.
word
I do.
processing typewriter.
You guys ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Foodylicious.
Yummy!
All right.
And it's yummy. I cheated and tried the dip already.
I know. And when I was cooking it this morning, I was like, I'm cutting up this meat. I must taste it.
Well, you have to be your official tester.
You know, and both the dogs are sitting in the kitchen like, can you drop some, please? Can you drop? No, I will not. This is all mine.
Hey, you didn't do the dog voice. Come on.
The little dog, hey, Mom, can I have some of that, please?
I love the dog voice. It's cute. Well, that's what it's funny because Janice has conversations and she's really animated and she's really good about changing her voice for different things. So even when she talks about her kids, her voice has changed a little bit when she's like quoting what they said. But the dog is the funniest. So.
And what's bad is I'll have a conversation with the dog. Like, could you get off the couch? Like, stop being a jerk. Oh, don't talk back. Just get off the couch.
So you're
like, oh no.
You're talking to yourself as
And
a
back to
conversation with the
myself,
dog.
yes.
And I'm the weird one.
There we go. Yours is cats.
Janice is a dog person. All right, Janice.
Lord.
So today is National Prime Rib Day, but prime rib is hard to find right now.
Yeah, and you want to cook it fresh. Like I got up this morning and cooked it for you, so it would be nice and juicy and fresh. And that has to cook probably 6, 7 hours or so. And you
Depends
want a
on
big
the
one. And you
Come
want
on,
it,
Janice.
yeah.
We
not
expect
doing it.
dedication. Come on.
Sorry. Not getting up at 2 a.m. for you girls. I love you, but no.
So what'd you make for us?
Tri-tip, because I love tri-tip.
Yes.
And a lot of times tri-tip is a little bit more spendy meat, and you don't get it a lot when you have a larger family. But Albertsons had a great deal on it this week, so I was like, let's go with tri-tip. And so I went with one of my uncle's recipes that we grew up on. He would do it on his barbecue grill. I'm not a big barbecue griller. I like controlled heat in an oven, so I did mine in an oven. And I did it where you marinate the tri-tip. So
I've never done. I
know.
mean, like we put the seasonings and stuff, and we'll let it sit on there for a little bit. But marinating like you did, I've never done that.
I know when my uncle said, I was like, okay, crazy. This is going to be ridiculous, but it is really good. He takes a bottle of Italian dressing, whatever your preference is, whatever your brand, however you like that dressing, and you put it in a big Ziploc and put your trimmed tri-tip in there and put it in the fridge overnight, so it can soak in the oils and the moisture of that Italian dressing and the seasonings, so it'll help keep it moist. And then the next morning, you put your oven on 425, take that meat out of that marinade, put it into the pan, no other liquids, and just cook it that way. About 10 minutes per pound. And that came out like medium for you guys. Depends if you like it a little more rare or a little more well done. But you get it too well done, it's going to be tough, and you don't like that. So I did this one. It was about 2.5 pounds after I trimmed it off. So it took me about 30 minutes. About 20 minutes in, flip it over so both sides can brown nicely. And then you throw that bag of liquid away because you don't want to use it again because you've marinated meat in it. And then while the meat is cooking, in a separate pot, you just put another jar of Italian dressing and whole green chilies that you can kind of shred up a little bit, so they're longer strips, and let that simmer on a low boil the whole time while it's cooking. So then after you cut it all up, you put that chili and Italian dressing sauce over it.
Ooh.
So when you serve it, so then you get a little bit of chilies along with it.
It smells good.
It is good. It is really
I
good.
can't
love
wait.
it.
I haven't tried the tri-tip, but I did try the cowboy caviar.
I know Jen was wanting that, and that's extremely low carb because the corn will have some carbs in it, and some of the beans will have a bit, and the tomatoes. But other than that, you are very low carb in that. It's super fresh dip idea, and it's different. I am not a big fan of black eyed peas or black beans if there's too much in it.
And I'm picky. I don't like tomatoes, fresh onions, all that's in there. But I dug right in.
But it's not overwhelming those individual tastes.
It was delicious. So let them know what's in there.
It is Roma tomatoes that you've seeded and chopped up. It is 2 ripe avocados. I did that last because I don't want it to get mushy. And you dice those up also. Then it's a 15-ounce can of black beans, a 15-ounce can of black-eyed beans. Both of those rinsed very well because they have a really gross liquid that's come with it, and it'll overtake your taste. Some frozen corn, bell pepper. I used yellow and red because I like those better than the green and the color in it I wanted. And red onion chopped up, and then jalapeno peppers. Seed them, chop them up. It says at least one. You could use two if you wanted, depending on what size the volume is and how hot you like it. And then some cilantro. And your dressing is olive oil, fresh lemon juice, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And you whisk that together, pour it on, and just mix it up.
It's pretty. It looks like a great little spring or summertime dish.
Yeah, and it's something you could take to a barbecue easy and don't have to worry about it being in refrigeration. Don't have to worry about, anybody not liking it, because you dip it with tortilla chips, but you could actually just eat it with a spoon if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely. I had it with the tortilla chip, and I was thinking to myself, that could actually be a meal and put it on a plate. And actually
exactly, because when I was tasting it, I was just using a spoon.
I'm calling it lunch today.
That's what I said.
Well, Victoria says downtown 251 Twisted Kitchen has some bomb tri-tip, and we know.
Well, yeah, because that's their specialty meat. That's basically what they use in different variations.
Yes.
So.
Well, one of our lucky listeners will get to try some of that if they choose down at 251 Twisted Kitchen.
It is, and this week's winner is Bernice Ramos. She's going to get a $25 certificate to go down to Twisted Kitchen and get to try some of their stuff.
Congratulations,
awesome. Congratulations. Now, if any of the listeners want to enter that contest, how did they do that?
They log on to monstermediayuma.com, go on to my Foodielicious page, and then right under that week's newest recipe, you will see the entry form, and you enter into there, and then I pick one every Friday morning. If you guys want to, like I was telling you, I did tri-tip because it was on sale at Albertsons. I shop at Albertsons.
Yes.
I get all of the food products from Albertsons, becoming part of their little family. Pretty soon, I'm starting to face shelves when I go in. That's when I know I'm there too long. When I buy stuff and pull it forward, I can tell I owned a retail store at one time. But I was telling the girl what I was making. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to try that." So people are trying it all over. I'll talk to you anywhere.
You might have to let them pick one of their staff each week as a winner and come on down and taste it in the studio.
Ooh.
There you go.
I think we might be able to make that happen.
Maybe. We'll just have a whole Foodielicious Friday crew.
Hey, Mona.
So the girls had some ideas this week when we were on Foodielicious Fridays. So
That's usually how ideas just spitball. Like
Exactly. Because you were like, Jennifer, I want to try this dip. Okay, I'll make that.
And she was being nice because she knows that there's a few people that are watching what they eat. Me, not one of them. But because there were some other dessert options, I think I sent her a recipe too. But I think I'm going to try that myself this weekend because it looks fairly easy. I'm going to try.
Well, she pointed out, she goes, Teresa's sending me desserts and sweet stuff, and you're sending me dips.
I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm being pulled.
And everything I send you is usually cheesecake.
Yeah. Yes, because you sent me cupcakes too with Oreo on the bottom and it had cheesecake filling and stuff. I was like, there's a common theme here with you.
How many ways? And there are a lot of ways you can.
The only other difference is when she sends me the
limitless.
pineapple crushed dessert. Ooh. And that's the only, that's not cheesecake, but it's similar in texture.
But it's pineapple. See?
Yeah.
Cheesecake and pineapple. You can't go wrong with me.
All right. Well, get entered to win the prize next week from 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen. And don't forget, when you're on the website, just bounce around page to page. You can head over to Anita's WTF page, and she has a gift card from Bare Naked Soap Co. She gives away each week.
That's
just get entered there.
So many giveaways.
So many giveaways, but you know what? There's some other awesome things on our local Monster page. We are featuring Yuma's punk band, Plebeian Planet, this week, and they're going to be running until Sunday. But then we have a newer. He's not new to the music scene, but he's got his own music that he's putting out. So Dominic Antonelli is going to be our local Monster next week.
Can't wait. They were, Dominic and one of the bands he's in, they were on our Veterans Day float.
Weezerton?
Yep. Yeah. Was it Weezerton?
Yeah, Weezerton.
Weezerton.
Okay.
He's in a few different ones.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, wait a minute.
Weezerton. Yes, they definitely were. So like I said, he's no stranger to the actual music scene, but he will be featuring one of his songs this coming Monday.
All right, don't forget, we don't have an update on Red for Ed. We're not sure if classes will be back in on Monday. Just watch out for communication from your student school.
And as soon as we get notice, we will let you know.
Yes, we will certainly share it. And again, a lot of our educators and their supporters in the community were walking in with Crane schools today because only Crane has Ronald Reagan who does not have school today. So they were showing a support of solidarity with their fellow teachers from other schools.
And you know what? Shout out to all the teachers that were out there yesterday supporting the teachers, students, and family members. I drove past there and saw everybody out there yesterday, and then in the evening I drove back past there, and you couldn't even tell that there was anybody out there on that.
cleaned up.
Left it
They
clean and nice.
left it clean and nice,
That's
and
the way to be.
That
Exactly.
sure is. Sure
So
is.
shout out
your
to all
point,
of
but
you.
you didn't destroy something else.
perfect.
That's right. Head on out. Have a great weekend. Don't forget Relay for Life. Lots of awesome gift baskets and prizes they are giving away down there at Desert Sun Stadium. So go on out and support our fellow humans at Relay for Life. It's Today in Yuma. We will see everyone Monday morning here at 9 o'clock again on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. I think a couple issues today. I believe there may have been an update regarding
Yeah, I
Facebook.
think
So
so,
some people
too.
were having
Yeah,
trouble
mine were
with the
fine.
video. So hopefully that will fix itself over the weekend. We will see everyone then. Be safe, hydrate, wear sunscreen. It is Yuma after all.
Get your Cat Shirt Friday entries in.
Yes, noon is the deadline for Catch Shirt Friday entries. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
And happy birthday.
Happy
to
birthday, Nita!
All right, guys, have a great weekend.
Bye.